Mm-mm-mm. Let's go, Sixers. Let's go, Sixers. 115 to 103. 115 to 103. Let's go, Sixers. So the Sixers beat the Nets 115 to 103, improved the overall record to 10-8, and they are the eighth seed in the Eastern Conference. The Brooklyn Nets are 3-15. They're not a good team. And I'm gonna be honest with you, we needed to win this game. Paul George did play. I'm excited about that. Paul George did play, and I'm happy about that. He played 21 minutes, scored 14 points. He was 6 of 10 from the field, 2 of 5 from 3. He had 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals. His perimeter defense, I love. His defense overall, I really like. So I love the fact we won this game. We won every quarter besides the third. We always lose the third for some strange reason, and we tied in the fourth quarter. But Sixers definitely needed to get this dub, and I'm happy to see Paul George finally back. Yeah, double. Yeah, real quick, bro. I had to just do this real quick. Shout out to my guy DFJ. What's good, bro? Shout out to you, bro. You play my Pacers soon. Yeah, we're gonna beat the brakes off your Pacers, respectfully speaking. Hey, listen, we're gonna beat the brakes off your Pacers. Ain't nothing your Pacers gonna do against the mighty Philadelphia 76ers, man. When Joel Embiid finally comes back. And Paul George is back. But yeah, we won. So Dominic Barlow had 10 points, 4-7 from the field. 10 rebounds. So he had a double-double, which I love that. The rebounding, you know how I am when it comes to rebounding. He also had 4 assists. He had 1 block. Dominic Barlow is the energy. He's the energizer bunny for the team. That's what pretty much Dominic Barlow is. And Andre Drummond had 7 points and 4 rebounds in 11 minutes. I wonder why his minutes were so low. I wonder if the Nets were just playing small and they didn't really want to play the center. I'm not really sure. I didn't get to watch the game all like that. 1 assist for Andre Drummond and 1 block. I love seeing the blocks from Andre Drummond. Quentin Grimes played heavy minutes. 43 minutes he played. 19 points, 8 of 20 from the field. Let me say this real quick. I said Quentin Grimes is like the Lou Williams, the modern day Lou Williams for the Sixers. For this man to put up 20 shots, he put up more shots than Tyrese Maxey, y'all. This man put up more shots than Tyrese Maxey. Tyrese Maxey put up 16 shots. Quentin Grimes put up 20 shots. That is crazy. He was 0 for, hold on. He was 0 for 6 from 3. He was breaking for chicken from 3. But he was 3 or 4 from the free throw line. He had 3 rebounds. What I love the most is the 9 assists, but what I don't like is the 5 turnovers. He did have 2 steals as well. He got to work on them turnovers. I don't like that, but I do love the 9 assists. But man, how is Quentin Grimes taking more shots than Tyrese Maxey? That is crazy work. And Paul George. Paul George only took 10 shots, but Paul George is on a minute restriction, so he's not going to play. He's not going to put up that many shots. He's only playing like 21 minutes a game, possibly. The bench. Now, let's talk about the bench. Now, I'm nervous about this. It's my first time seeing this. Hold on now. Hold on. Ladies and gentlemen, I see something good coming off the bench. Adem Bona, 23 minutes, 13 points, and 6 rebounds. He had 2 turnovers, but he had 3 blocks. Let me say that one more time for everybody that didn't hear. Adem Bona is officially back. Played 23 minutes. Had 13 points. He was 6 or 7 from the field. He made a 3-point shot, 1 of 1 from 3. Hold on now. Hold on now. 1 of 1 from 3. Wow. And he had 3 blocks, which is very, very good. By the way, Kyle Lowry played 11 minutes, 0 points. Jared McCain played off the bench, 29 minutes, 20 points off the bench. 7 of 16 from the field. He was 4 of 10 from 3, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 5 steals off the bench. Let me say that one more time because I wasn't expecting to see that. Jared McCain was excellent off the bench. 29 minutes, scored 20 points, 7 of 16 from the field, 4 of 10 from three. He had 4 rebounds, 1 assist, and 5 steals. Wow. That is really good. And 0 turnovers, by the way. So 0 turnovers. So Jared McCain was excellent for the Philadelphia 76ers coming off the bench. Who are Walker played 12 minutes, 4 points, 2 or 3 from the field. Janai Broom got some minutes, 7 minutes to be exact, 2 points off the bench. Justin Edwards, 16 minutes. He played 4 points, 1 of 7 from the field. You got to do better than that, bro. 1 of 4 from 3. Stop bricking from chicken from 3 and drive to the lane, bro. Break someone down off the dribble and get to the lane, bro. What are you doing, Justin Edwards? He did have 2 steals, 1 assist. I like that. Yeah, that's pretty much it, to be honest with you, when it comes to the statistics. But I am very excited for Paul George playing. Like Paul George playing with the Sixers finally coming back. You think do I think Ja is out of Memphis? I think he will be. I think he needs to go to a team with a star that's a bigger name than him. Like, for instance, like say he went to like a you know what would be crazy though? If he went to the Pistons, I think that'd be crazy if he went to the Pistons. Or if he went to a team like I was about to say the Lakers, but they can't really do too much to get him. I don't know what they would do to even get him. But I think he'll be excellent with the Lakers. LeBron James kind of midterm. Oh, I saw Timberwolves maybe. Honestly, that's a good one because Ant-Man's a bigger name in my opinion. That'll be a nice little combination right there. I think that'll be great. I think honestly, bro, that I ain't think of that, but I think that'll be, the Timberwolves need someone like that. I think. He's such a talented player. It's just he got to be more mature. I know he's a young player. He just has to be more mature. But shout out to everybody in the building. Make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. We are going live for many Sixer games this season. We also might be covering the Flyers and the Phillies. It's Philly everything besides football over here. But yeah, we will be covering the Sixers and big time breaking news like that Luka trade last year. Even if my Sixers don't make the playoffs, we will be going live for the playoffs for a series from the East and a series from the West. And like I said, we're going to be covering breaking news like that Luka trade. Shout out to everybody that's in the building. Shout out to Chris Farrell. Shout out to Ron's Opinion. Don't matter. Shout out to each and every one of y'all. Appreciate y'all. You think Ja is out of Memphis? Yeah, but I definitely think he's out of Memphis. And I think Timberwolves could be a good destination for Ja Morant. Ja Morant is such a good player, man. It just sucks because he has the reputation of he can't get right when it comes to the off the court stuff. It is sad because he's such a good player. I like him. I love that he has that it factor. But the rumors, they're talking about the Raptors. I'm trying to see what other teams. You said the Timberwolves, the Kings make Ja Morant move. The Kings? I'm seeing the Kings interested in Ja Morant. I'm seeing the final. I'm trying to look and see what other teams, mainly contenders that are interested in Ja Morant. The Toronto Raptors. I think Toronto Raptors are probably up there, definitely. What would the Raptors give up to get him? I don't know, but I'll tell you one thing: if he goes to Toronto, I think the Pistons will be a good move. I'm trying to look and see. They say Raptors. First, I'm trying to see. Morant is currently out of action. Out of action with a right calf strain. He has 2 seasons after this one remaining on his contract at $42.17 million and $44.89 million, which will make trading for him a bit complicated and difficult for any team. For more Grizzlies, yeah, that is crazy. Yeah, this is gonna be complicated. I love him in his game. Yeah, I'm a Knicks fan at heart. You know what's crazy? Like y'all not getting. I don't think the Knicks will go for him though. I don't think the Knicks will go for him. Yeah, it's gonna be tough to make a trade for him because of his money that he's getting. But they could listen. If a team wants him bad enough, they're gonna figure it out. You know what I mean? The question is, what team is willing to give up? Who's willing to give up a lot to get him? You know what I mean? Because if you're the Grizzlies GM, you're gonna want something back, like big time. Because Ja Morant's one of the best players in the game when he's healthy. I don't know. There's rumors about Anthony Davis being rumored to be traded. Ja Morant, Anthony Davis, Sabonis is rumored. I would love Sabonis on the Sixers. Hey, listen, bro. I'll take a Sabonis right now, bro. Give me a Sabonis. Give me a Sabonis, bro. Have him at the power forward position. I'll be happy, bro. As a Sixer fan, I'll be happy. If the Sixers could somehow get a Sabonis, I'm not sure what Sabonis is doing recently, to be honest with you. But from what I know about Sabonis is he's a rebound machine. He don't do nothing flashy. He just knows how to play the game. He knows how to box out, get rebounds, play some pretty good defense. I wouldn't mind having a Sabonis. Matter of fact, let me look him up right now. Let me look up a Sabonis stats right now, because that's another player. Yeah, the problem. Yeah, you said be careful with AD. Yeah, you're right. I think Anthony Davis is. I love Anthony Davis, but he's injury prone, and I'm tired of having injury prone players. As a Sixer fan, bro, I'm tired of that, bro. I'm just being honest. I'm being honest with you, bro. Oh, that'd be nice. They Warriors are looking at a Sabonis trade. So the Warriors are looking at him. Ooh. Ooh. Why Warriors reported lack of. So the Warriors really want him. Let me look and see what he's averaging this season. Because I don't even know what his statistics are. I really don't know. I'm just being honest with y'all. But like, Sabonis would be a nice fit with the Warriors, definitely. So he's only 29 years old. I don't know why I thought Sabonis was older than 29. 6'10", 240 pounds, 17. He's averaging 17 points, 12 rebounds, 3 assists, shooting 51% from the field. I would love Sabonis on the Sixers. I would love Sabonis on the freaking Sixers, bro. Like, real talk, bro. Like, I would want to trade for Sabonis. We can do a blockbuster trade. Hey, listen, y'all can have Paul George. Let us have Sabonis. We'll give you a second round pick or two, whatever, man. Give us Sabonis, man. I'll take Sabonis. I'm trying to look at his statistics. All right, so what's his 3-point percentage? He doesn't really shoot. Well, he's shooting pretty average from 3. That's not bad. Like 34% is not bad. He said, Nestor, what's going on? So that's not bad. 34.4% is not bad. Free throw line, he's not the best. 72.9, not the worst, but not the best. He's a great rebounder. He hustles. I like Sabonis. If there was one player like that I can get on this team besides Lauri Markkanen, I would go for a Sabonis any day of the week for the Sixers. I'm just being honest. Like, this man, how many games did he play so far? He played 11 games. Do you see the Bulls getting rid of Coby White? Coby White. I don't know, man, because I think Coby White was one of their best players. Let me see where their standings are. What would you replace them with? Their standings, they're the 10th seed right now, 9-9. So I don't know about that, bro. But you know what's crazy? Josh Giddey, is playing outstanding basketball, bro. Like Josh Giddey, that man's playing some good basketball. So you might, because you do got what's it, Montes Bazzelli. Um, listen, what would you trade? Like, what would you get if you traded Kobe White though? Like, what would you have to get in return? You know what I mean? He's such a good player. He's a good player, man. Like, I'd be hard to give him up. You're gonna want a lot back. So what do the Bulls need to contend this year? What's his 3-point percentage? He's shooting 36.9% from three. He's averaging 24.2 a game, 3 rebounds, 6 assists, shooting 44.7% from the field. I'm not getting rid of Kobe White. I don't know, man. He's 25 years old. I don't know, bro. Is there rumors about them trading him? How tall is he? Hold on. I gotta look how tall he is real quick, y'all. How tall is Kobe White, man? Wondering how tall is he? A tall point guard? Let me see. He's 6'4". Okay. I like him though. He said, I sent Kobe White in a package to the Mavs for AD. You know what? It's risky. I like the way you're thinking, Sports Talk, because Anthony Davis, when healthy, is very, very good. The problem is the win. When you say the win healthy, that's when you start going into some issues, bro. That's the issue with Davis. That's the only issue, bro, which is a big issue. Ever since Kobe returned from injury, the Bulls fell apart after their hot start. And you know why? Because the ball's going in his hands a lot more. And you need Josh Giddey to run the offense. And I say that respectfully because I like Kobe White. So I get what you're saying, Sports Talk. I get what you're saying, bro, because like Josh Giddey he's a good point guard. Like he's looking to facilitate before shooting the ball. Like I have a lot of respect for Josh Giddey on that basketball court. He's very, very he's very good. He's a good point guard. I remember when he played against the Sixers earlier in this season, he had a triple-double. I think it was like a 30-point triple-double or 20-something point triple-double. Josh Giddey, point guard, he's a very good point guard. There's not many point guards. See, the thing about it is there's a lot of twos playing as ones, right? They're hybrid point guards. He's more of a point guard. Like Tyrese Halliburton is a point guard. Let me look at the statistics real quick for Josh Giddey. But yeah, Josh Giddey, that man averaging a triple-double pretty much, y'all. Like he averaging 20 points, 9.9 rebounds, and 9.4 in assists, shooting 46.5% from the field. Like, you don't want the ball out of his hands, and Kobe White needs the ball in his hands. So I get what you're saying, bro. I get what you're saying. I get it. Giddey and Bazzelli's are their future. Yes, I agree. I 100% agree. You know what's crazy? I was I forgot what draft Bazzelli. If I jacked his name up, my bad. But y'all know who I'm talking about, Bazzelli. I did a video about him prior to the draft. I forgot what draft it was. I said, yo, the Sixers need to draft this bull. I like Bazzelli, man. I think he's really I like him. I like him a lot. Defensively, he's playing pretty good. Offensively, he's very explosive, driving to the rim. He would dunk on your face. I like him. He said, Sixers basketball. Yeah, shout out to you. He said, Giddey will take the ball out of Maxey's hand, and he needs the ball in his hands to be. No. I don't agree with that, though, bro. I feel like Tyrese Maxey is a hybrid point guard. He's more of a shooting guard playing as a point guard. Not saying that Maxey can't facilitate and pass the ball, but I think if we had a player like a Josh Giddey, I'm just saying hypothetically speaking for the Sixers, if we had a player like Josh Giddey, he's only 23 years old, by the way, averaging almost a triple-double, you would take all the pressure from Tyrese Maxey. Josh Giddey ain't looking to score like that. He will score, don't get it twisted, but he can facilitate better than a lot of point guards in the game. He's more of a Tyrese Halliburton type style, bro. His defense ain't better than Tyrese Halliburton, but when it comes to facilitating, bro, he's similar to Tyrese Halliburton. You know how good Tyrese Halliburton is when it comes to like being a pure point guard. He's looking to facilitate getting an easy bucket for his teammates before he's looking to score. That's how I look at Josh Giddey. Even though Josh Giddey can get in his bag and he can score, and he's a very good rebounder. I didn't know Josh Giddey was such a good rebounder. He's a point guard. He's 6'7", 216 pounds. He's 23 years old. Gosh, listen, I ain't gonna sit here and cap, bro. I would love for him to be on the Sixers as like the point guard. He's 6'7", bro. I didn't know that man was 6'7" and put Tyrese Maxey at the 2. I'm just talking about hypothetically speaking, y'all. This ain't gonna happen. But I'm just talking about hypothetically speaking. I know Bull fans are like, we're not getting rid of Josh Giddey. I'm talking about Kobe White. Why y'all talking about Josh Giddey? I'm talking about Josh Giddey because I know that man's a dog on that basketball court. And I respect his game. People don't talk about Josh Giddey's game like that. Maybe people in Chicago, there's Bulls fans will probably do it, but a lot of people ain't talking about him like that. Let me get to the Giddey. I know this is basketball channel, but do you think the Bears are legit after? Oh, yes, I think they are. I think they are after beating the Eagles. And shout out to you, bro. Shout out to you. Appreciate that comment. Yeah, I think they are. Ben Johnson got Caleb playing well, and your defense is playing lights out as well. Gilly would be in All-Star. I think he will be too if he keeps it up. He said, I'm trying to read the comments. Giddy will be in All-Star. Don't bring your. Oh, yeah. I knew someone was going to bring that in the comments. Yeah, off the court. I don't want to talk about the off the court stuff, but on the court, Josh Giddey is a very good basketball player, man. He really is. Off the court, I don't know about the Bull because I didn't look up I don't really know the situation. I didn't really, you know what I mean? I didn't really look into it. I'm not going to look into it, but I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. What's your thoughts on some Sixer fans wanting Benny the bus back? No. I don't want. If you talking about Ben Simmons, no. I don't want Ben Simmons back in a Sixer uniform. I'm assuming you talking about Ben Simmons when you say Benny. I don't want Ben Simmons. No. That's my thought. That's my thoughts. No. We already got too much of like, I don't want him back. You know what's crazy though? He probably would turn up in Philly. I think he misses Philly so much he would turn up in Philly, bro. I just don't want to take a chance. I don't want the distraction. I know he can bring it still on defense, but bro, I don't want that drama if he turns out to be a diva on the like listen, I don't want it, man. I don't want him on the Sixers, but I know I have a feeling that he regrets leaving Philly because ever since he left Philly, he wasn't the same. He wasn't the same. Ever since he left Philly, he was he wasn't the same. Wasn't the same player. You got to be careful what you ask for. Sometimes the grass ain't green. Sometimes the grass ain't greener on the other side, and some of these players be thinking like it's sweet out there. Like Joel Embiid, I'm not saying that he completely made Ben Simmons, but he definitely made it easier for Ben Simmons. And it's a dang on shame how that ended. But at the same time, Ben Simmons didn't want to work on his game. I'm nervous about him because I'm pretty sure he can't hit free throws. I'm pretty sure he's still not shooting a mid-range jump shot. I'm pretty sure he hasn't worked on a three-point shot. I'm pretty sure he hasn't worked on his game like that. Only thing this man does is on fast break, he's really, really, really good. But in defense, man-to-man defense. But I'm not trying to fool with Ben Simmons. Where do you think Anthony Davis will be traded? You want to know something crazy? I think you said it. Somebody in the chat said it. He will be good with the Pistons. I think the Pistons, I don't know. Maybe not the Pistons. I don't know. Let me think that through. Let me look at all the teams real quick. Let me just look at all the teams. Hold on, y'all. Look at all the teams. But man, Josh Giddey He's a good player, man. Let me look at all the teams real quick. All the teams. All the teams in the NBA right now. I'm gonna start with the East. So when it comes to the Pistons, I still feel like they need something else. Not saying that they're not a good team because they are the best team in the Eastern Conference. But I just feel like they're missing something, man. I'm talking about really contend in the playoffs. Like really contend. But then again, I think Jalen Duren is playing really good right now. Jalen Duren playing really good. So do they really need an Anthony Davis? Not really, right? So let me skip them. I'm not going to talk about the Pistons. The Raptors. What do you think about the Raptors roster? The Raptors are playing really good, by the way. The Raptors are pretty darn good. Do the Raptors need a center? I mean, if they get them, that'd be amazing. I think they would be way better. It depends on what they have to give up, though. I'm not trying to hate on Jackson. He's not Anthony Davis, though. Let's keep it real. But you would have to give up so much to get him. That's the issue you have. So what do you have to give up to get him? Because if you talk about Brandon Ingram, Scotty Barnes, and Anthony Davis, bro, that would be crazy, man. But you have to give up something. He said, Orlando. Look up their roster. Look up their roster real quick. I know Orlando, they missing something. Orlando is missing something. They starting to win though. They starting to win now, but they just beat the Pistons yesterday, by the way. All right, so Magic. I think that would be amazing. I think that's a great idea. Whoever said the Magic. But my only issue is what do you have to give up to get him? Because you don't want to give up too much to get Anthony. I mean, if you're giving up picks, okay, but don't you have to match the salary or whatever? So it's going to be very hard. Like, who could you trade to get him? Because you know the Mavericks is going to want something, bro. Like, I'm not giving up no Anthony Black. I'm not giving up no young talent. I'm not giving up. Like, who could you give up to even get Anthony Davis if you're on the Magic? Like, Dallas is looking more and more like chumps in that trade. Oh, yeah, the Lakers trade? Yeah, you ain't lying, bro. Hey, listen, why would the dang on Mavericks trade Luka and keep them in the same dang on conference? And of all the teams that have all these championships, why would you trade them to the Lakers? Why couldn't you trade them to the Sixers? Why couldn't you trade them to the Sixers? Why did you give them to the freaking Lakers when you could have gave them to the Sixers? We would have gave you anything. Anything you wanted, Mavericks. We would have given you first round picks. We would have given you any player you wanted. Just let us keep Tyrese Maxey, and you can have anybody you want. You can have the first round picks. Why would you trade them to the stinking Lakers? And I say that respectfully. Why didn't you trade them to the Sixers, man? Start, bench, cut, prime, Derrick Rose, prime, John Wall, prime, Isaiah Thomas. Oh, the one from the 2010. Oh, hey, listen, if I had to, all right, so start, bench, and cut. All right, cutting John Wall. That's number one. I can't do it. I don't know if I could. Who am I benching, Isaiah Thomas or Derrick Rose? I don't know if I could. Hey, listen, I ain't going to sit here and cap. People don't understand how good Derrick Rose is. If you know, you know. If you know how good Derrick Rose is, I'm trying to tell y'all. Like, it's just levels to the game. Levels to the game. I have to go Derrick Rose bench because I got to say Isaiah Thomas is a champion. So I got to go Isaiah Thomas. I love Isaiah Thomas. I got to start him bench Rose, which I don't want to, and I gotta cut John Wall respectfully to John Wall because I think John Wall before his injuries was a straight up dog, but them injuries caught up to him. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Shout out to DFJ Hoops for that. Thank you for that. I know this won't happen, but Cat would be a good Orlando fit. Oh my gosh, yeah, of course. Honestly, I'm a big Cat person, bro. Like I'm a big Cat person. What's your thoughts? Hold on. What's your thoughts on? Okay, you already answered that. Um, I think Cat is one of the best players in the game, hands down. It's just the motor just be disappearing sometimes. Like 1 minute, Cat Towns is just like all world. He's just dominating, right? You can't stop the man. The next minute, you're like, is he even on the basketball court? Like sometimes I don't be understanding him, but he's such a talented player. But if he was with the Magic, bro, that's crazy work. Prime Wall was a beast too. Yeah, he was a beast. But you bringing up Derrick Rose, I'm picking Derrick Rose over him any day. And I say that respectfully. I'm picking Isaiah Thomas over both. And the only reason why, because Isaiah Thomas got like 2 championships. He one of the greatest guards of all time that doesn't get talked about enough for some reason. You know what I mean? That's just my opinion. Uh yeah, Isaiah Thomas, yes. Oh, you're talking about Celtics. No, heck no. Well, I'm cutting Isaiah Thomas then. I thought you were talking about Detroit Pistons, Isaiah Thomas. All right, so I changed what I said then. So it goes, you cutting Isaiah Thomas, I'm benching John Wall, and I'm starting Derrick Rose. Yeah. I didn't know what you meant, bro. Hey, listen, I thought you was talking about the all-time great champion, Isaiah Thomas. I ain't think he was talking about Celtics, even though he was good for a year or two. He ain't no Isaiah Thomas. So I got Derrick Rose. I still got him like starting. I got John Wall coming off the bench, and I'm cutting Isaiah Thomas. He's too short. He can't play no defense. And he's not a John Wall in his prime, and he definitely ain't no Derrick Rose in his prime. So people forget how Derrick Rose was playing. And I feel so listen, him and Westbrook to me are probably I don't know all the history in the NBA, but from what I've seen with my 2 eyes, Derrick Rose and Westbrook in their primes, I haven't seen athleticism like that from guards like that. I mean, I know there's some, but like from what I seen, I'm talking about what I saw since I've been watching basketball. Derrick Rose was on another level, man. And Westbrook, people forget. I don't know why people disrespect Westbrook. I don't know. I think it's because people are talking like as if he like. I think it's because of Skip Bayless in a way. Like people will be like, "Oh, it's Westbrick or whatever like that," and I'd be like, "Yo, regardless of him bricking or whatever, he's one of the best guards of all time." And Westbrook, when he retires, he's going to be in the Hall of Fame. Like he's going to be in the Hall of Fame. Like he's an MVP. He did a lot in the NBA, bro. He led the NBA. What season was it? Was it the MVP season when he averaged a triple double? He was amazing. He was straight up amazing. Yeah, that's your order too. Yeah, okay. Derrick Rose is depth. Oh, what's up, Tom? You said I wish Derrick Rose stayed healthy. He would have been top 5 point guard of all time. I think so too, bro. That's why I was confused. Yeah. Derrick Rose is definitely being my starting point guard. No question about it. I don't care for John Wall or Isaiah Thomas. Yeah. Once you put Derrick Rose in that conversation, bro, I think people really forget how good Derrick Rose was in his prime. Like Derrick Rose was really that guy. Like Derrick Rose, like I might have to watch his highlights and see what that man was doing in his prime because the start. It was against the Sixers. I think he tore his ACL or his meniscus in his knee. It was a playoff game, and I was sad. I was happy about winning the series against the Bulls, but I was sad because I know we wasn't winning that series if Derrick Rose was healthy. I knew he wasn't going to win that series if Derrick Rose was healthy. I gotta keep it real as a Sixer fan. But I was just like, man, Derrick Rose, I hope he comes back. And he never recovered from that injury, bro. I don't know if it was a meniscus or an ACL. It was against the Sixers in a playoff game. I was devastated because I'm like, dang, bro, why you have to get, I didn't want him to get injured anyway, but why you get injured against the Sixers, bro? Why did you have to get injured against the Sixers? But I love one of the most talented point guards of all time, hands down. I got a lot of respect for him, man. Like it was the fun basketball. Like, and there was rumors about LeBron teaming up with Derrick Rose at one point. The explosiveness driving to the rim, there was no point guard that I can name off the top of my head that was more explosive than Derrick Rose. I never seen anything like Derrick Rose. I'm gonna keep it real. There's only one Derrick Rose. And it sucks that he couldn't stay healthy because if he would have stayed healthy, championship, baby. Hands down. Championship. They was putting him in the conversation with Michael Jordan and how good he was. He just didn't win any championships because he got hurt. But he said, that's my order too. Yeah. You have a booger in those, man. Oh, I do? I had to get it. Hold on. Let me make sure. You might be trolling me, but I don't want no boogers in the camera. if you're being honest. Detroit, Isaiah Thomas should have been on the dream team, respectfully. Oh, Chris Mullin. No, Chris Mullin wasn't better than Mitch Richmond. And y'all know John Stockton should have been on that team. Facts. Hey, listen. It's politics when it comes to that, bro. Like, I'm not really sure. They said that Michael Jordan was the one that held him, kept him off the team. I don't know, man. But Isaiah Thomas, people don't understand how good Isaiah Thomas is, man. And that's why I thought you was talking about him at first. I thought you was talking about Isaiah Thomas from the Pistons, not Isaiah Thomas from the Celtics. Yeah, Russell's first. Yes, facts, bro. Facts. It was his meniscus, right? He ain't never recovered from that, bro. The explosiveness wasn't the same. Bro, that sucks, bro. That really sucks, bro. Would have brought the Bulls their 7th championship. Facts. I think so too. All y'all got to do is ask Rondo. He was to tell you the truth and know you'll watch the Arena show and had a point guard show crying in high school. That should tell you enough facts. Derrick Rose is like the running back of the Denver Broncos when they won their Super Bowl. Terrell Davis got to play his whole career. He would have been up there too. Facts. I agree. He was trolling about the booger. Yeah, you're good. Oh, yeah. I had to make sure. Derrick Rose is more like Todd Gurley, if you ask me. Woo! I don't know, man. Todd Gurley was good though at one point, but Derrick Rose was really, really like that guy. And shout out to my Lil D. What's good with you, bro? Lil YT, what's good? Derrick Rose is more like people need to stop disrespecting Chris Mullin. He was a dog in college, and pros look at his stats. One of the greatest college players. Yeah. Lil YT said to Isaiah Thomas. Which one? Yeah. You talking about the Isaiah Thomas from the Pistons, the Bad Boy Pistons. The Bad Boy Pistons, Isaiah Thomas is the what's going on, T-Bone? The Isaiah Thomas is the one I'm talking about. I didn't know he was talking about the one from the Celtics because he had a question. You bench one, you cut one, and you start one between Derrick Rose, Isaiah Thomas, and John Wall. I was putting Isaiah Thomas over everybody, but I didn't know he was talking about the one from the Celtics. Now, if you're talking about the one from the Celtics, I'm cutting. He's off the team, right? Respectfully speaking, too short, but he was very good for his height, right? Derrick Rose I'm starting him, And John Wall, he's coming off the bench. Even though I love John Wall, I think John Wall is a very, very, very good player when he was healthy. But you know, sucks though. Sucks that injuries are part of the game, right? Injuries are part of the game. But yeah, man, Sixers beat the Nets. That's a game they should win. The next game the Sixers play, I'm gonna try my hardest to be live for that game. I gotta make sure I'm live for that game. I'm gonna see who do we play next. Who do the Sixers play next? All right, so tomorrow they play the Hawks. I will most likely be live for the game tomorrow. Yeah, I'll most likely be live. I'm gonna try my hard. I should be live. I should be live for that game against the Hawks. So play-by-play style. So if you're interested, make sure you hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. We're going live for absolutely, well, not every game, but mostly every Sixer game. With the scoreboard and everything. And whether you're a Sixer fan or not, consider subscribing. Share. If you know anybody that's that likes basketball, share. About to get off. The reason why I say you played the best. Yeah, I love the best D on Rose. Yeah, out of anybody, when D Rose was at his pinnacle, D Rose did win the MVP chat family. Yeah, that is true. Yeah, Rondo was a very good defender, a pure point guard. Had a crazy floater. I always have respect for Rondo. Always have respect. Philadelphia Flyers play at tonight at 7 p.m. Okay, yeah, I have to get back. I have my stuff. I have my Flyers gear and everything. I got my Flyers gear. And best believe I will be covering the Flyers very soon. But it's just so hard. I'm trying to manage the time, but it's so hard when I'm trying to do two channels. It's very hard with a family and everything. But I'm trying my hardest to get into the Flyers and see what they got going on. Right now, matter of fact, let's get to the Flyers right now, actually, because I want to see what their record is. Why are we talking about the Flyers? Why are we talking about the Flyers? All right, so the Flyers, 7 o'clock against New Jersey Devils. Standings, they're 5th. All right, so we're 5th in the division. The Penguins are ahead of us. The Capitals, the Hurricanes, and the Devils are first. So they're the number 1 team in the division. Well, the Flyers are 13-7. So we're on a 2-game winning streak. Okay. I might mess around and do it. I don't even know. Listen, I gotta study the players. I'm gonna be just saying the numbers. But that's a good idea today. It starts at 7. But shout out to everybody in the building, man. Appreciate y'all. I'm about to get off in a little bit. Any last questions? Larry Bird is better than Jordan. Hey, listen, I love Larry Bird, but I respectfully disagree with that. I don't got nothing bad to say about Larry Bird, but I don't know about all that. I like Larry Bird, though. Don't get it twisted. I love Larry Bird. I love his game, but I don't know about the Michael Jordan. I don't hear many people say that. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion, bro. I don't hear people saying that. They might say Kareem. They might say Bill Russell. They might say LeBron or somebody like that, bro. I haven't heard anybody say Larry Bird. But if that's how you feel, that's how you feel, bro. I ain't knocking you. Tomorrow at 6. Okay, yep. John Wall is the best. Yeah, John Wall was really good. Is basketball your second favorite sport after football? No, actually, my first favorite sport is basketball and then football. Believe it or not, it's basketball, then football. It's a close second, though, with football. And I'm trying to get into hockey. You know, I really want to try to make hockey very popular on this channel. Because I look at it like this. That's the one sport that I know it's a good sport. I just never got into it like I think I should have. I went to a hockey game and it was one of the best times I had, bro. Like going to like a professional game. I've been to football games. I've been to professional basketball games. I saw the great Allen Iverson. I seen Tim Duncan play. I seen Manu Ginobili, Tony Parker, Iguodala. I seen some great players play, bro. but I never seen like a professional hockey game. I've been to a Phantoms game though. I never been to a Flyers game. So I actually want to try to go to I want to try to go to a Flyers game this season. Uh Jason Terry was amazing off the bench for the Mavericks. Fact, I remember that. Was that the year that they won the championship with Dirk Nowitzki winning Finals MVP? Like anything can happen any given Sunday, but the Chicago Bears is showing me something. They play good defense. They spent money on the offensive line, and they're really good taking the ball away. Listen, I can't disagree with anything you said, Tom. You 100% right. What's the other channel, Mike? Oh, my other channel. All right, so this is my basketball channel / hockey channel / baseball channel. My other channel, let me put in the comments. This is my Viking channel because I'm a Viking fan from Pennsylvania, and it's because of the great Randy Moss. Let me put this in the chat. If anybody's interested in football, I will be live tomorrow for the Vikings versus Seahawks play-by-play. So let me put this in the chat. Hold on. Give me 2 seconds. All right, so right here, I'm gonna spam it in the chat. This is my other channel, y'all. If anybody's interested in football, if I'm not live on this channel, I'm live on the other channel. Just to let y'all know. This is my football channel. Salute to everybody. There you go. I just spammed it like 4 times. If you're interested, I go live for every Viking game with the scoreboard and everything. And I always say people are welcome to that YouTube channel as well, whether you're a Viking fan or not. It's just good vibes over there as well. So, but shout out to everybody that's in the building, man. Appreciate y'all. I got the look. People are like, oh, you confused? You got Sixers flag and a Phillies hat on. Hey, listen, we gonna rock it. I got the flag and the Flyers hat on. Sixers flag, Flyers hat on. Let's get it. Sorry, bench cut. All right, so you got Dirk, Giannis, and Leonard. Oh my gosh, bro. Why are you doing this to me, bro, with this comment? This is crazy. I don't know. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Is there a wrong answer? All right, so look, this is what I'll do. I got Giannis. I'm cutting Giannis. All right, so I'm cutting Giannis. He's gone, right? And I say that respectfully because I love Giannis. Leonard, bench. Dirk, starting. And I'm gonna tell you why. Just let me tell you why. I got Dirk starting because of this. Because they wasn't supposed to beat the Heat, bro. They beat Chris Bosh, Wade, and LeBron James. So I can't put, even though I love Leonard, he got to come off the bench. Even though I love Giannis, I'm sorry, bro. It's not happening. I got to go Dirk. He was the finals MVP. He was the underdog. And the Mavericks still won. Dirk was the key. He was the, oh, goodness, my hat's coming off my face. Take it off now. Hey, listen, I gotta go with Dirk. That I don't think Giannis could have pulled that off. I say that respectfully. He's an all-time great. I'm not taking nothing away from Giannis. Matter of fact, I don't want to say that. I don't know. But I will say this. I don't want to say Giannis can't even do it, but I want to say I witnessed Dirk do it. You get what I'm saying? That's how I feel. He said, Larry Bird is better than Steph Curry, Jordan, Magic, Kobe, LeBron. I mean, listen. You definitely are talking about great players. I listen. It just depends on your opinion. You're talking about some of the greatest players of all time. I mean, it really, respectfully. I mean, I know I'm not putting him above Jordan. I know that. The other ones you could probably debate, but I'm not putting Larry over Jordan. You can debate Magic. You could probably debate LeBron. You could probably debate Steph Curry. He's definitely better than Tatum. I mean, come on, bro. Like, he's better than Tatum, so that he shouldn't even be in the conversation, to be honest with you. And I say that respectfully. I know Tatum is a champion, but Larry Bird, I'm putting him over Tatum. And I'm pretty sure a lot of Boston Celtics fans will say the same thing. Is that Roman Catholic jersey? This is an Adrian Peterson jersey. Signed, autograph, Adrian Peterson jersey. Yeah, that's Adrian Peterson. Over here, I got some Sixers stuff with his Jrue Holiday. When Jrue Holiday was on the Sixers, I got his autograph. On top right there is Joel Embiid, Ben Simmons, Tobias Harris, and there's like a piece of a basketball that they cut up in little pieces and they sent them out and framed it or whatever. And then I got some baseball stuff over here. It's Bryce Harper, and the list goes on over there. Larry Bird said he played against Jesus was Michael Jordan. Let's cut that out. My older brother said they was nothing like Boston Bruins, Philadelphia Flyers hockey game. He actually seen Bobby or what? Or a Westchester jersey. No, not Westchester jersey. No, not Westchester jersey. No. Shout out to Westchester though. Have you seen the Phillies in person? Yes, I've been to the Phillies game. Yeah, I didn't mean, I should have said that too. I've been to Phillies games as well. Yeah. I never been to a Flyers game, but I've been to a Phantoms game. Yes, it was. Dirk is amazing. One of the best power forwards in my opinion. Facts. Hey, listen, bro. You saying facts, bro. Yeah. Like the Flyers had my. Hey, listen. I have a flag. I have a Flyers flag. When I go live for the Flyers, bro, I'm gonna have it all, bro. I gotta go live. I got y'all. I just need everybody that's a Flyers fan to be on the live stream. I could talk to myself. Don't get it twisted. I could talk to myself, but I'd rather talk to y'all because I don't like hearing myself talk and not be able to conversate with people. No, his football channel is without balling. Yes. I put it in the link. If y'all hold up. This is my football channel, y'all. I'm gonna post it again. If y'all interested in my football channel, I have 2 YouTube channels. That's why it's hard to keep up with certain things, but I'm trying. But I will be going live for some Flyer stuff. I got y'all. I'm gonna be jacking up the names. I'm probably gonna say the numbers because I'm not gonna be to know the names right off the bat, and I know they got different names in hockey. But I will be going live for some Flyers games. He said Dirk is the top 12 player of all time in my opinion. You know who's the very underrated that I love a lot? My favorite he a top 5 player probably for me. That's Tim Duncan. Nobody talks about Tim Duncan like they should, bro. Nobody talks about Tim Duncan like they should. Guy got 5 championships. And don't nobody talk about him. And he's the biggest reason why they got 5 championships. Yes, they had good coaching, great coaching by Pop. They also had Tony Parker, Manu Ginobili, 6th man of the year. You could occasionally start Manu Ginobili depending on the matchups and all that. But don't nobody talk about Tim Duncan. They tanked on purpose to draft Tim Duncan. And when they drafted Tim Duncan, do y'all remember the Spurs? The San Antonio Spurs were always in the playoffs. I don't know how many years they missed the playoffs when Tim Duncan was playing. I don't think they did miss the playoffs. I got to do my research on that. But ever since they drafted Tim Duncan, bro, they was always in the conversation. Always in the conversation. And you got to remember this, y'all. They was competing with the Lakers, with Shaq and Kobe. They was competing with the Kings when they had Chris Webber. Hey, listen, bro. People don't understand how good the Spurs was, bro. And I try to put the Tim Duncan out there. I mean, I try to push his name out there sometimes when I have the opportunity because Tim Duncan was dominant, bro. He was dominant. He said Ken Elwes, her friend Bradley Hampton. Happy birthday. Start Dirk, bench, Giants, cut and you said start, bench, Giannis, and cut and what? just because of the 5 second long game winning and game. Yeah. I get it. I get it. When McCain stop being injured, he will be better than Giannis. He might be. He gotta be healthy. Dirk's 2011 playoff run was electric. I agree with that. Everybody in the building, hit that like button, hit that like button, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. We are going live for a lot of Sixer games this season, and we will be going live for some Flyers, some Phillies, but most of the time we do cover the Sixers. I'm trying to add into the Flyers because I really want to cover the Flyers. I really want to. Dirk is a top 12 player of all time, in my opinion. Hello from the ATL Hawks at Sixers tomorrow, right? Hey, night Hawks are balling. Yeah, Hawks are balling right now. I agree. Spencer Dinwiddie. Yeah, Spencer Dinwiddie. Do you have something from Spencer? Do I have something from Spencer Dinwiddie? No, I don't. I don't. Why did Lou Williams retire to go to a sports announcer? He's not that old. Yeah, he played with Allen Iverson as rookie, but he might have not had the love for the game. After you make a certain amount of money, and if you don't have the love for the games, it's all about money at that point, right? And he might have didn't have the love for the game. Some players lose love for the game. I don't know Lou Williams' situation. But I know one thing, he's one of the best players coming off the bench of all time, a great scorer. Lakers should trade LeBron to the Cleveland for Jared Allen and Mitchell. Hey, listen, you know what's crazy? Bring LeBron to the Sixers. Forget all that. I know you must be a Cleveland fan. I want LeBron James to come to Philly. Forget all that. Come to Philly. Come to Philly, baby. Come to Philly. Spencer Dinwiddie is trash. Who is your top 5 basketball players of all time? Dang. I'm still working on my list, but I'm definitely going to have Michael number 1. Tim Duncan's in my top 5. Kareem's in my top 5. Magic's in my top 5, and I need one more. So this is the hard part. It's the hard part. It's the hard part. One more. Did I say LeBron James already? I don't even know if I said LeBron, but if I didn't, I put LeBron in there too. He said nobody really talks about Brandon Roy. Brandon Roy. Injuries, man. Some injuries. Bro, Spencer Dinwiddie is a decent player. He was better than Lou Williams at his prime. I don't know about that, bro. Hey, listen, bro. Lou Williams was a straight up dog coming off that bench, bro. I don't know. Duncan made the playoffs like 19 or 20 straight. Bro, Tim Duncan was different, bro. Different. Brandon Roy was pretty good. Trouble. Yeah, it's just the injuries, bro. I think it was his knees, right? With Brandon Roy, I think it was his knees. Yo, I haven't heard that name in so many years, bro. I haven't heard that name in so many years. You know, another great player that had knee issues was Grant Hill. Grant Hill had them knee issues, man. He was amazing, bro. Grant Hill is by far one of the best players, man. Like Grant Hill, I have a lot of respect for Grant Hill, man. It sucked, man. Them injuries be piling up, bro. Grant Hill was another all-time great. Another all-time great. Tracy McGrady with before his injuries, amazing. Another all-time great before his injury was Vince Carter. Vince Carter by far. Oh my! I wish he would have did every slam dunk competition. I wish he could. It would be unfair, but I would love to see it. Imagine Vince Carter doing like 30 straight. No, not 30 straight. How many years did Vince Carter play? I don't even know how many years he played. But imagine him doing the slam dunk tournament or contest for however many years he played. I think it was like 15, 20 years. Because I know he played for teams coming off the bench. I know Vince Carter played. He wasn't in his prime, obviously, but them dang on knee injuries. I used to have the Vince Carters. I used to have they were red and white. Them joints was fly too, bro. Them joints was really fly. I'm a big Vince Carter guy. He said, congrats to all the Sixer fans. Let's go Sixers. Shout out to TY in the building. Salute to everybody in the building. Do not forget to hit the like button, y'all. Do not forget to hit the like button. Do not forget to hit the subscribe button. We are going live for a lot of Sixer games, and we are going to try to go live for a Flyers game, maybe even tonight. Maybe even tonight. I got to see. But the only reason why I probably won't do it tonight is because I know tomorrow's going to be a big day because I'm going to be live a lot on my other channel. And then I'm going to be going back live for the Sixers at 6 o'clock. So it's going to be a very busy day tomorrow. So I'm trying to y'all get where I'm going with it. Spencer Dinwiddie is a top 50 player. Trae Young, underrated. He top 10. I love Trae Young. I say center would be power forward would be BD Siegel. Small forward would be Cassidy. Shopping guard, guard Meek Mills. Point guard Gilly the Kid. Hold on now. Hold on. He said, I say center would be Skrilla. He said power forward would be Beanie Siegel. He said small forward would be Cassidy the Hustler. Yeah. I go by the name of Cassidy the Hustler. And I brought a few of my homies with me. We about to shut the industry down. Yo, what's up with you? This be knocking right here. Yeah, listen, man. I'm 5,000 and old when it comes to this battle rap. And listen, I'm about to go against Easy to Block, and it's about to be a 30. It's about to be 3-0. I'm Cassidy the Hustler. Shout out to Cassidy, man. Trae Young is good, but his score, and Beanie Siegel. Hold on. Gilly, shout out to him, and Meek. Shout out to all of them, man. Shout out to, all of them. But scoring is so inconsistent. I love Trae, but yeah, he a little bit, yeah. Mike, we need to trade McCain and PG for center. Yo, can we get marketing? Can we get marketing? And I get what you're saying about the center. I agree with that too. Can we make a big blockbuster trade and get LeBron James and marketing and somehow a 4-way big blockbuster trade? Give me marketing, Laurie marketing, and go get me LeBron James, and we'll go from there. I don't really want to trade Jared McCain, but I get what you're saying, bro. And I would love to trade Paul George. Get it? Listen, I like Paul George yesterday. He played okay, but respectfully, bro, I'm taking a LeBron James, bro. I'm taking Laurie Marketing. Go get him. Hakeem, yes, Hakeem Olajuwon. Yes, it's underrated. That's another one. I know he said I'm Russian. I'm Russian. All right. I mean, if that's how you feel. I'm Black American, but okay. FBA. Penny Hardaway. Oh my goodness, he said Penny Hardaway. Oh my gosh, he said Penny Hardaway. Yo, that's a great one. That's another one. Penny Hardaway is so slept on, bro. If it wasn't for his injuries, that's another dude that got hurt, bro. Bro, you talking that talk. Carter played for 22, 23 season, bro. Mike, when will you play in NBA? Jokic called me yesterday and asked about you. Yo, if Jokic ever asked me to play in the NBA with him, I'd be like, yo, that'd be nice, man. I'd be amazing. I'm like, Jokic, man, I got you, man. I got you, bro. I know he'll dime me up with some great passes. You know what I mean? I'll probably be bricking from 3, but I'll try. I'll try. Penny Hardaway, Blake Griffin, Derrick Rose, Dwight Howard. Dwight Howard still had a really, really, he was really, 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 he was really, really, really good. We're also always injured. Yeah, that is true. Derrick Rose was the hurt piece for me, though. Derrick Rose was a hurt piece for me. Think Carter was 22 because LeBron just broke the record for 23 season. What? That's crazy. Got schooled. Yeah, man. Let's go Sixers. Would you give up Maxey for LeBron? No. I wouldn't do that, but I'll give up Jared McCain. But I want a 3-team trade. Because all I want is a championship, bro. We ain't won since 1983. The last time the Sixers made it to the finals was in 2001. So I'm willing to give up. Jared McCain, but I want to have Laurie Marketing coming back in the trade. If Laurie Marketing ain't coming back in the trade, I'm not trading Jared McCain. And I say that respectfully, bro. I say that respectfully. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. Removes Michael. It's not going to. Yeah. Kenyon Martin. I love Kenyon Martin. Steve Nash or Jason Kidd. Dang, that's a hard pick. If I had to, I'm only going to go. See, that Steve Nash is. That is hard, bro. I'm leaning. Only reason why I'm leaning towards Jason Kidd, right, is because I know Jason Kidd was more of a two-way player. But it's very hard to choose over Steve Nash because Steve Nash was different. He was a different type of dude. With the Suns, with was Stoudemire and what's the other bull with the crazy jump shot? Yo, that was a good team, bro. I'm surprised they just couldn't play good enough defense consistently, bro. I think that's the only reason why that held them back. They had the offense, they didn't have the defense consistently. Jason Kidd was a magician, pure magic. Yeah, Jason Kidd was amazing. I'm edging Jason Kidd over Steve because of the defense. Didn't Dwight Howard make the Hall of Fame? I think he did make the Hall of Fame. What's your team for college basketball? It has to be Villanova. Taking Jake Kidd because he was great rebounding guard too. Yup. I love that too. I love that opinion. He was a very good all around. I don't think he was a better scorer than Steve Nash. But he was definitely a better defender. When it comes to facilitating, it's close. I think Steve Nash was maybe a better passer by just a little bit, maybe. But I think overall, I just feel like Jason Kidd was better. Just better. It's snowing in the Michigan game. Oh, wow. He said Jason Kidd or John Stockton. Gosh, Lee. See, I didn't get to watch John Stockton, but I respect the greats. I respect his game. A better passer, in my opinion, than Jason Kidd overall. Defender, I don't know about that. I don't know. That's so hard, man. I gotta do some more research on John. I gotta do more research. I have to come back to that question. Ask me that question next time I'm live, and I'll have some more information. But that is a very hard because I want to put respect on the all-time great point guards, and he was one of the greatest passers. It sucks he couldn't win a championship. It was because of Michael Jordan, bro. Michael Jordan really stopped a lot of people from winning championships, bro. Joakim Noah, he had an ugly shot. He had an ugly jump shot, but I loved his hustle. Like Ace Hood, hustle, hard. I loved his hustle. I loved his he talked trash. He didn't back down from nobody. I liked his defense. Yeah. Public announcer to all the Eagles fans, hang in there. Don't be a Mike and Chris bandwagon. Oh, don't T.Y. I know you ain't talking. Hey, T.Y. I know you ain't talking. I take Nash. You take Nash? He took guards to the block and scored on them too. Oh, yep. Ohio State is beating the brakes off of Michigan. Gosh, Lee. Jason Kidd, give me a break. Yeah, hit that like button if y'all haven't already. Who's your favorite college team? It has to be Penn State, but Penn State is terrible this year. My Michigan Wolverines. It's not hard for me, Jason Kidd. Yo, Jason Kidd. They saying Jason Kidd. All right, y'all, I got to get off, but I want to say thank you so much for all y'all support. And again, if y'all are haven't hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We are going live for multiple Sixer games, and we're also going to be going live for Flyers and some baseball. I'm trying to mix in some boxing as well, but primarily we will be covering the Sixers, but I am trying to mix in some hockey. I want hockey to be the second sport on this channel that I cover the most, and I'm trying to work into that. So if you're interested, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Also, if you haven't subscribed to my basketball channel, I am a Viking fan from Pennsylvania because of Randy Moss. Check out this channel and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. But salute to everybody, man. God bless. Mike, we need to trade McCain for center and pace. I get you, bro. I get you. I get you. I got you. I got you. See, you said had a good day. Oh, you too. You too have a good day. You think, oh, hold up. He said, you think Chris Paul would be a good coach? I think he'll be an excellent coach, honestly. TCU basketball is good. I watched the game last night. CP3 is retiring after this season. I know, man. I'm sad, bro. I like CP3, bro. Very good point guard. But all right, y'all, have a wonderful day. Have a great day as well. Little YT, shout out to you. And God bless everybody. Be safe. And until next time, peace.